I really get irritated when I get these people who send messages on YouTube and they make it very clear that they know shit about the sport. But they're talking on personal rhetoric, hatred, and then speculation. If you're going to send me a message and 50% of the message is going to be assumption and speculation, the other 40% is going to be hatred. All you're doing is making yourself look like a damn fool. Nobody takes you serious. I mean, someone may try to educate you. They may look at the message and say, oh, let me help this dude out. He don't really know too much. Let me go and help him out and give him a little, one-on-one boxing information. Somebody going to do that every now and then. But no one is going to take you serious. You cannot talk out of hatred, number one, and expect anyone to take anything you say serious. If anybody watches Elliot's Setback on YouTube, which is, I'm sure mostly all of us do, the channel is called ES News, but he basically goes cross country, going and interviewing fighters, trainers, celebrities, etc., asking them about the sport of boxing. I was watching about a week ago. He did a special where, or I should say, he did a video where he was at Floyd Mayweather's charity basketball game. After the game, of all the fans, they rushed Floyd Mayweather. People of all races, colors, sex, everything, right? They all rushed him. And there's nothing you could really say negative about a situation like that, right? Okay, it's just a video about Floyd Mayweather getting flocked by fans. You scroll down and you read the comments, and of course you see these, sporadic comments. Fucking gay weather. Fucking bitch. Oh, that's so gay. And all of this shit right there, right? Like that, right? What does that say about you personally? It says that we can't believe what you say when you judge who he fought in his career. Hell, we can't believe a word you say when you bring it up. Because you've already tarnished what you believe personally about that person. Let me give you a better example. Maybe this will help people understand, a little bit more. Let's take me, for example. I don't watch baseball. Let's say I heard from the grapevine that so-and-so is the best pitcher in the whole league, right? And I'm talking to somebody, and they're talking about baseball, and I say, hey, so what about that dude so-and-so? Is he really the best pitcher in the world? And he starts off the conversation by saying, that fucking gay-ass bitch. Fucking gay bat. I can't stand that dude. Nah, he's not that good. He's really not that good at all. Do you think I'm going to believe this guy after he just put it that way? No, he fucking lost all of the credit to the point he was making. Because now he can no longer be trusted as a person that would be considered fair and honest, right? That's what these people do on YouTube. And the speculations and assumptions. 1 minute, they're defending Manny Pacquiao for not taking a fucking test. The next minute, now they're trying to contradict themselves by giving Donaire credit for doing year-round testing and saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't do year-round. So that means he probably doing dirty shit when he's not fighting. Do you know how fucking dumb that sounds? Do you know how dumb that sounds? So when Floyd Mayweather is not active, he's really juicing up. At the club, he juiced up at the club, counting money and messing with girls and shit. That's when he gets his full fucking, high or whatever, right? That's when he gets doped up. Oh, but when he trains for a fight, that's when he's on his off cycle. Does that make any fucking sense to you guys? You guys are so twisted in making no sense at all. You don't know which way is up and which way is down. The more they speculate and make these dumbass accusations, the more they leave their self open for more criticism on their own fighters. And they don't even realize that. They don't even realize that. Yeah, a guy just sent me a message on my last video I did about Donaire and the hypocrisy in the world of boxing. Sends me a message basically saying that Donaire should be the one to get all the credit for Olympic style drug testing because he does it year round. Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't do it year round. So because of that, Floyd Mayweather, since he's not doing it year round, he could have been doing anything. He could have been doping up, doing this, doing that. So it really means nothing that Floyd Mayweather has done Olympic style drug testing in his last 4 fights. That's basically what the guy said, right? Okay, so Floyd Mayweather is presumed, in your opinion, to possibly be dirty because he doesn't do it year round. But before, everybody was saying he's a fucking bitch. He's a bitch because he's trying to make someone take the test. If what you say makes any sense, then doesn't that mean then why didn't Manny Pacquiao take the test? Because the guy who sent this message, he said, oh, that doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove, you could still be doing something if you're not doing it year round. So if that's the case, how come Manny Pacquiao didn't take the test when he was offered the shit? When he was offered a 50-50 split 3 years ago? How come he didn't take the test? See, you cannot try to defend one person and then attack the other person with the exact same argument. There's no way you can do it and make sense at the same time. It's all hypocrisy. And the charge is all led by personal feelings of a fighter. And not only that, when it comes to this drug testing excuse, but if you're going to say that Floyd Mayweather could have been doing some shit in between time fights, then you also have to say, then Donaire, he probably was doing some shit before he started doing this year-round testing. Remember, Donaire didn't start doing this till after Floyd Mayweather brought it up with the negotiations. Donaire is what, 30 years old now? So now what you saying? You saying the last 8 years or the last 9 years before he turned 30, you saying he was doped up? Once again, this is why we cannot speculate. Facts is what we need to talk about. Personal feelings are never going to affect a person's accomplishments. I can guarantee you that shit. Like when I was talking about Elliot's setback, the cool thing about that is when Elliot's setback goes around and he interviews all these trainers, these fighters, and et cetera, a lot of time because Floyd Mayweather is the biggest star in the sport of boxing and the highest paid. Whenever Floyd Mayweather's name gets brought up, 95% of every person he talks to, from trainers to boxers to just people chilling in the boxing gym or chilling at a weigh-in or whatever, but mainly the boxers and the trainers, the experienced people, you always hear them praising Floyd Mayweather as the best fighter in the world, possibly one of the greatest of all times. No matter who Elliot Setback talks to when it comes to experienced people. Now you compare that to the people on the internet who the majority of these people, they don't know shit about boxing. Some of them do know a lot about boxing. But the ones who know a lot about boxing, they have become infected with the haterism. right? They have been infected with the hate, and they can't think straight anymore. Every time the word Floyd Mayweather comes up, they automatically go into a fucking hate possessed mode, if I could put it that way. Right? So you're not going to get any common sense out of a person like that. Prime example. Dude sent me a message a couple days ago saying Floyd Mayweather, he ain't never fought nobody in his whole career. In his whole 43 fights, the only fighter that he fought that I'm going to give him credit for is Castillo. And he barely even beat Castillo. Can you guys believe that there are fucking fans that are this fucking dumb? I'm not making this shit up. A dude really sent me a message and said that. Oh, and you think that people are supposed to take your fucking word that Floyd Mayweather ain't shit based on your fucking hatred? Your opinion is irrelevant. Your opinion is irrelevant. Only thing hatred does on YouTube and all these streams and shit like that, only thing it does is it makes one hater feel good to know that another hater feels the same way he does. That's how they sleep at night. Floyd Mayweather, damn, he won another fight. Let me go talk to my homie. He'll make me feel better. We could both go back and forth talking about how we hate that motherfucker. That's how they get through the day. But it ain't going to change a damn thing. It does not change accomplishments. It won't change that. Let me give you guys, like I said, this speculation and assumption shit and hatred, it will make you will be perceived as an idiot. You will be perceived as a person who knows nothing about boxing, and people will just fucking scroll past your comment and be like another dumbass who don't even watch boxing. All he does is watch his favorite fighter. Let me give you facts. Because see, this is what we have to do. Like I said before, you give me your facts, I give you my facts. And then we come, you know what I'm saying, we meet somewhere in the middle because we both talking about facts now. But you are easy to break down if you're talking about nothing but assumptions. Let me give you guys a couple facts. Let me throw a couple names out. Let me give you a little trivia question. What does Shane Mosley, Robert Guerrero, Victor Ortiz, and Miguel Cotto all have in common? You give up? All four of those fighters, they fought Floyd Mayweather after their biggest defining victory in their career as a professional boxer. See, that's a fact. That's not assumption. That's not speculation. That is a fact. Let me give you another fact. What does Margarito, Joshua Clottey, Miguel Cotto, and Shane Mosley, what does all those fighters have in common? You give up? They all fought Manny Pacquiao after one of their most decisive defeats in their career. I could do this shit all day. These are facts. Another reason why Floyd Mayweather is the fighter of the decade. You understand me?